I'm keen to find out if you're not a fan of exercise, is there a cheats way to get fit?
Moderate intensity physical activity is a phrase you hear bandied around a lot at the moment, and doctors recommend that adults should try to get at least 150 minutes of this per week.
Moderate intensity exercise is the sort of thing that gets the heart pumping and makes us sweat a little bit. Reach the weekly target, and it's claimed it should help us avoid heart disease, cancer, and obesity.
150 minutes, or 2.5 hours, sounds like a lot, especially if you're not that keen on going to the gym. So I want to know, can we cheat our way to 150 minutes just by using our weekly chores?
To find out, we've recruited 8 volunteers of a range of shapes and sizes, and we're going to make them do a whole stack of chores indoors and outdoors to measure which ones officially count as the mystical moderate intensity. Starting with housework.
Ready? Go.
Any chore that makes the grade a so-called moderate intensity means that it does count toward our 150-minute exercise target.
Okay, brilliant. All right, everyone, move to the next activity.
We've fitted our volunteers with activity monitors while they do 4 typical household chores: ironing, vacuuming, dusting, and mopping.
You just missed a little bit there.
The data from these monitors will allow exercise scientist Dr. Andy Blannin to calculate whether any of them count as moderate intensity. He's going to be grading them on a scale of 1 to 10, depending on how much work they really are, what's called a MET score. Anything which gets a score of between 3 and 6 is good enough to count as exercise.
How's it going, Debbie?
I hate ironing.
That's you and me both.
After adjusting the figures to take into account age, weight, and level of physical fitness, Andy has the results.
So I started the day a bit sceptical, but it looks like from the graphs, you're going to prove me wrong.
So here's the summary data from the monitors that we've had on today. And what it shows is that 2 of the 4 activities are indeed intense enough to be considered moderate intensity activity. So vacuuming and mopping just about make a MET score of 3, which classifies them as moderate intensity.